Jake Hager is live in the city. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Johnny. Hi. Thanks for having me.
What got you into wrestling?
My older cousins were like all-American wrestlers that I admired and I looked up to. They were a lot older than I am. So from a very young age, like 4, I wanted to be like them, and I got into amateur wrestling then. And then after that, you kind of fall in love with all forms of wrestling.
Yeah. And who are your favorites growing up? Like any wrestlers in particular?
Like I'm old school, so I'm going to say like Dr. Death, Steve Williams. I'm going to say Danny Hodge, the living legend. And then I will say Steve Kern.
Debut was in ECW,
Yep.
correct? Now, how was that?
Man, it was awesome. I was very lucky to come into WWE at a time where they were really promoting young talent, and I got to work with legends right away. I got to work with Matt Hardy, I got to work with Christian, I got to work with Fit Finlay, I got to work with Tommy Dreamer, and all these guys kind of like took me under their wing a little bit and just showed me like, you know, the ropes, so to speak, what not to do, what you can do, and you know how to make it better. And it was really lucky that I could go up there and I could trust those guys. And man, it's still some of my best friends today. So it's awesome. I credit a lot of my success to the people that I work with.
That you got that ECW title, which I believe you beat Matt Hardy for.
Right.
How was that at a young age, winning ECW gold?
That's probably one of my favorite matches. It's just because it was the first one, and the match went so well, and Matt did such a great job for me, and really made me like look like a champ. I feel like, and it was a big moment for the Jack Swagger career. That's for sure. I'm glad I didn't mess it up.
I gotta say, how did you come up with Jack Swagger, the name Swagger?
The former owner of the company, Vince. Vince hated my smile. He's like, that's a real shit-eating smile. And I was like, I immediately stopped smiling. And he was like, no, keep doing it. It'll piss people off. And then the next day I was told that I'm Jack Swagger. So the creative came up with it, but I loved it. It was great. And then like a month later, T.I. came out with No One on the Corner Got Swagger Like Us.
Okay.
So we had Swagger first,
yes.
Actually.
WrestleMania, you reached for the briefcase, you won the Money in the Bank. How was that, especially at WrestleMania?
Oh, I mean, that's like stuff dreams are made of, you know. That's stuff that you buy your house with. And it was really cool. I wish I would have taken one more step and gotten the briefcase down a little bit faster, but I'm not going to lie. 15-foot ladder in front of 100,000 people, you feel like you're 100 feet in the air. I was scared.
Who wouldn't be scared? Then after you cashed it in on Jericho, how did that come about? Cena refused to do the job, and so Vince asked Chris to do it, and Chris was more than happy. He saw what talent I bring to the table, so that's how it came about. Went to MMA, Bellator.
Yeah, I wish I would have got into MMA sooner. I think that's where my heart is. I really enjoyed it when they closed the cage door and you got permission to hurt somebody. I'm a little bit of a sicko, but you work so hard in MMA that like you really do enjoy performing at a high level, and if that involves beating the heck out of somebody, that's what you got to do.
Exactly. I gotta say now, how did you come up with "I like this hat"? People love it. They keep saying it till this day. How did you come up with that?
That's the genius of Jericho. I think they did something to where Danny Garcia was having it, and then he turned it down, and I wasn't there, and so then I came in the next week, and so they said wear it in the promo, and Chris pretty much fed me the line, and then we heard the reaction, and we just went with it. And it's just one of those things with pro wrestling. It's so funny, but every time you say it, people laugh. So
we love it.
Yeah,
we love it. I gotta say now, wind down to this now. If there could be a dream match for Jake Hager versus anybody past or present, who would it be?
The person that has the most amount of money.
I love it. Now, last question now. When it's all said and done, what do you want the fans to remember Jake Hager, Jack Swagger as when it's all said and done? Man, I hope you remember me as a good person. We the people.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you so much.